system
brings them along when they do their grand round.
As usual.
Yes.
Pinapahawakan nila ang pasyente and they're not employee-employer? When something crops up, who becomes the accountable and responsible person?
Dalawa ho. The chief of hospital who allowed them to be there, and yet they're not permanent employees, and the nurse himself, because he's already registered nurse. So should anything happens, pwede ho siyang isuna because registered nurse na
Mas
siya.
hindi siya empleyado ng ospital.
Exactly. All the more. All the more.
Nagkaroon ng kontrobersya dito dati. Nagkaroon ng investigation sa Congress.
I remember.
Because this is another problem.
So marami pala talagang nagiging issue itong hindi. Nang-umpisa tayo dun sa hindi magandang performance.
Tapos ngayon po, may bagong problem.
Ano pa?
Humihina yung nursing enrollment. Kaya kung wala na sir kayo halos isasara, magsasara talaga sila on their own. Kasi wala nang nag-enroll na first year. Kasi nga wala nang makitang trabaho yung kapitbahay nilang graduate. Ito ngayon may bagong sector na mawawalan ng trabaho. The clinical instructors. Where will they go? Ang point dito, wala naman talagang oversupply of nurses.
Hindi. Yung mathematics doon hindi mag-even out. Now that magsasara yung mga hindi naman dapat ipagpatuloy yung kanilang business, magko-concentrate, makaka-focus at magpapabuti yung kalidad ng edukasyon dun sa mga totoong mga legitimate schools and mga review centers. Hindi ba magiging gano'n ang effect nun?
On the positive side, yun ang magiging effect.
Professor?
Well, may positive effect. One is, yung iba kasi nag-enroll na ngayon sa graduate school. So a lot of people now, a lot of teachers are enrolling in the graduate school to be able also to be hired by the nursing institutions, unlike before. Our professors, for example, are more conscious of having a graduate degree.
I mean, are you talking of tens of thousands of people here or just 5,000 people going to masteral nursing courses?
There's so many.
When you say many, ano ito, hundreds of thousands?
Thousands.
But there's a problem here. For example, the big schools like UP, UST could only produce, let's say, in combination, UE can only produce 10 MA degree holders after a year. But there are also schools that can produce 100 or more, or 200 in a semester.
MA?
Yes. So that is a problem, which I hope CHED will also look into. I remember as early as 2007, when we were 2006, when we were in the Senate investigation, that was already raised. And I hope that this issue is going to be addressed.
What seems to be the problem, if there is a problem of CHED, in enforcing the rules and regulations?
I think we're monitoring it. Even the number of graduates, we're looking into that. No?
Okay.
We have regional offices that are looking at these institutions, especially when there are complaints. Now, regarding the qualifications of faculty, that is a very serious matter because that is mandatory when you teach this professional subject, especially. So I think Carl is right when he said that maybe the enrollment now in nursing will slow down because of what's happening. And it will be a welcome development because in the future, the social control aspect of that, when parents will no longer be sending their students to this institution.
But you did not solve the problem. It was not you, CHED, who gave a solution to the problem. It was the natural
selection.
No, because of the regulation that we are putting in place, the publications, the monitoring, it will be difficult for these, smaller institutions to exist the way they're existing now. And of course, eventually they'll probably change course in the process
and
before they are phased out.
They go to another sector. Let's say there's another fancy high yield and a good country, a country that's recruiting a specialty. Baka naman doon naman sila pumunta. Ano ba ang mga attractive courses ngayon?
They will be under the regulation of CHED, like BS HRM is quite popular.
Diba? Yun naman.
But
yun naman, pag magtayo ka ng review course doon, ng review center, kailangan may hotel ka?
Walang license.
Meron silang mini hotel.
May affiliated lang.
Maganda yung ginawa ng CHED nung pinublish nila yung mga poor performing schools. Kasi kung nanay ka, at nakita mo sa listahan na, uy, performing yung school ng anak ko, alisin ko na yan dyan. So, ibig sabihin, nagkaroon ng natural order of things. Kaya nga lang, what's sad about it is, it's not a proactive stance. It has become parang by chance na nagkagano na humihina ang nursing, kaya magsasara na talaga yung kahit hindi mo isara. But in the next 5 to 10 years, maybe the same cycle will happen again, and proliferation will happen again. And I just hope that the systems by then will be in place.
So,
Prof,
we talk of quality education is so far as the colleges of nursing are concerned. But even the quality of review centers.
That's another point.
Because, for example, there are a lot of review centers who employ reviewers who just came from the fresh graduate. When questions I've said earlier are more hospital-based, experience-based, what can they share? Then there are also issues like sometimes it's media hype. For example, a particular review center will say that we have a 98% passing rate.
Or 10 top notchers.
Or 10 top notchers. But there's no government agency that will even check as to the veracity or truth of this.
They don't pass through the Philippine Board of Advertising? Does this come out on
it's like this, Miss Tina.
print?
We created Recap. And Recap was created at the time of the controversy. Gusto namin maging part of the solution. Noon marami kami. Ngayon, among ourselves, we regulate ourselves. Meron kaming criteria, meron kaming code of ethics among review centers. Pero pag ang review center, ang intention talaga niya is only to make money, they will not be part of us. Bakit? Ba't kami paparegulate sa'yo? Ang ganda-ganda ng buhay namin, na nabubuhay kami dito, wala nakikialam sa amin. And that's where the problems are. I agree with Professor na totoo na may mga nagre-review na what can you teach when you don't have it? Diba? Marami hype lang. Yung iba marketing lang. Kaya nga sa akin, I really want to educate the public that it's their responsibility to select their review center. Kasi review centers are charging quite a handsome amount of money. Yeah. And sayang naman kung mapupunta lang sa walay pangarap.
Okay, ikaw, nag-review center ka ba?
Yes.
Ilang buwan? And
Actually, 2 months.
2 months lang? Ilang oras sa isang araw?
From
8 to 5.
10 to 3.
10 to 3.
5.
Monday to Friday. Okay? Yung mga na-review mo sa review center, ito ba ang mga itinanong sa iyong nursing board licensure exam?
Not exactly, ma'am.
Pero
But
marami
related.
or ilang porsyento ng ni-review mo sa review center ay lumabas doon sa
Percentage?
percentage.
Siguro 10 to 20%.
10 to 20% lamang.
I believe, ma'am, na ang review centers, ma'am, are only guide. Kasi, ang sinasabi na huwag kayong magdedepende sa review centers, it depends pa rin sa mga students yun. Kung talagang interested sila sa field na to, sa nursing field. So parang, yun nga po, yung mga ang iba ka po kasi napipilitan lang dahil nga gusto ng parents nila. So parang napipressure sila na sabi, ay kailangan ko makapasa dahil gusto ni mama or parang papagalitan ako, sayang nung nahihiya ako sa mga angkan ko na.
Doon sa friend mo na hanggang ngayon umiiyak pa rin, ha? Actually, mo may bukas pa.
Sinabi ko nga may magandang plano sa kanya.
Pero Tina,
Yes,
there are many students na, yung katulad nga nung sabi niya, na pinilit lang ng magulang. So in the 4 years, hindi talaga sila seryoso. Wala silang focus. At ang mindset nila is, hindi bali pag graduate naman ako, merong review center. So, pag hindi sila pumasa,
Alam
they
ko na ang
put
problema
the
yung
blame.
attitudes.
Yes, they put the blame to the review
attitude?
centers. Yun ang problema doon.
Hindi, titignan natin yung attitudes natin. Mahirap ibahin yun, pero we will begin. Sandali. The final stretch of talk back, Prof. In a moment. Stay with us, please.